Wobbly Wednesday, guys.
Happy Wobbly Wednesday!
Today is curry night. Well, it's not a curry night as such, it's just something really unhealthy that we're going to eat on Wobbly Wednesday because it justifies eating unhealthy crap.
I love Wednesdays.
Jen loves Wednesdays. So we've got curry from the takeout. It's a lambuna?
Lambuna and pilau rice.
Pilau rice. Pilau rice looks a bit different to normal.
It does.
Yeah.
It's really how it's supposed to look.
And we got what type of naans, that, Jen?
We got 2 peshwari naans. They're like a sultana filled sweet naan bread. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So today we have been enjoying Wobbly Wednesday. We had takeout for tea and dessert, which is amazing. I love having dessert. And now I am kind of having a relaxing evening. Chris is doing quite a lot of editing today and I'm not helping, so I'm just keeping out of the way. I had a busy morning this morning at the gym, so this evening mostly consists of me watching Shep. Hey Shep! He's dressing as a hot dog. I got a bit bored and I thought I'd try out one of his Halloween outfits. So he seems to enjoy it, he doesn't seem to care. Do you, bud? No. He's perfectly happy. It made me smile. I've been at the gym this morning and I had my hair cut probably about a week ago now. But you know it's not a good move when your gym instructor notices that you've had your hair cut. I mean, I got in this morning and he was looking at me kind of strangely and then he kind of mouthed to me something. I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realised he was asking me if I'd had my hair cut. And I had, and I was really pleased that he noticed. I mean, it's been a little while since I've seen him. Although it was last week that I had my hair cut, I don't think I've seen him since. And so it was just quite lovely because nobody at work noticed and they see me every single day. But maybe it means I go to the gym just a little bit too much. So that's kind of it. Because I was active this morning and I did a kettlebell class. They're closed. I don't know if any of you guys have done kettlebells. It's like a weightlifting class. It's one single ball. It's like a ball with a hook on the top of it that you hold on to. It's one weight and then you just kind of, it's mostly squats and lunges basically, of carrying the weight. And I'm not very good. I've been going for months now and I'm still not very good. I've upgraded so far by 2 weights. So I started out with weights about the size of my fist that I thought were really difficult at the time, but it turns out they weren't. But yeah, this morning, I upgraded to a pink weight. Now, I have no idea how heavy that is. It probably isn't very heavy at all, but it felt it and it was ginormous. So I'm quite proud of myself today, and it definitely means I deserve not to have a busy night tonight. I am eating Maltesers and looking at kennels online. We're to put Shep in kennels in 2 weeks' time if we want to go to Illuminating York, which I'm really looking forward to, and I really want to go. It's a 2-hour drive from our house, so it really does mean leaving him for a bit too long by the time we've driven there and back and had some time out. So we're looking at kennels and these guys seem really nice. They're quite local to us. Well, they've got our area code and they're all indoors. Every dog gets an inside area and access to an indoor run. So a lot of the ones we've seen before have just been like sheds in the middle of nowhere, and you get a bit of heating, but the heating is from just a lamp above them, whereas this one's got full underfloor heating. It is getting cold now. I think it was down to about 4 degrees last night, and another 3 weeks it's going to be even colder, and he's an indoor dog. I'm a bit worried about leaving him outside, but in this place that would be alright. And he could be his normal crazy self. And what do you guys do? Do you leave your dogs in kennels? Do you have parents? Normally we leave him with my mum and dad and they love to have him. But from our house to my mum's is a 2-hour drive, but it's a 2-hour drive in the opposite direction and I just can't justify travelling that way, well, for one evening out really. So poor buddy's got to go in kennels. He's done it before, he's been in before, he did not appreciate it. But he'll just have to go again. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's only one day. As long as there aren't any fireworks, eh? Fingers crossed. What do you reckon, Shep? You gonna go in the kennels? Are you? You're a pretty boy. Do you like your outfit? Oh, hi. Do you like your hot dog outfit? You are one hot dog. He's a hot dog today. Hope you guys had a good Wednesday, and I hope you joined in with Wobbly Wednesday. It's definitely a tradition worth making. Amazing news today. I came home from work to a package through the front door, which was sent by Debenhams. And I think, well, you may remember that on Saturday I had a delivery from Debenhams, stuff I'd ordered from the week before. And it had taken them all week to get the order to me. But it was a couple of handbags and some nice pyjamas, and that was kind of about it. So I unpackaged it all, tried it all on, decided which bits I liked, which bits I was going to send back, and sent them back. But Saturday night I wore my new pyjamas, which were beautiful. They were so soft and so lovely. I completely fell in love. I did not want to get dressed again Sunday morning. Except that I did notice there was a really tiny little rip on the seam. Kind of like the seam hadn't been folded over properly. And it wasn't a major problem, but it was a brand new item and I really didn't think it should have been sold like that. So I sent Debenhams an email to let them know and to find out what to do about having it replaced. But I didn't really expect anything of it. Anyway, at 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, I had an email from the customer services, and not just a generic "thanks for emailing us, we'll get back to you in 48 hours" email, an actual genuine response from a human being. And they said they were really sorry that it happened. That sounds good to me. And what could they do to fix it. So I told them how much I loved the pyjamas and how I really wanted them. If it was possible to get a replacement, that was perfect. And they had some in stock, so he said he'd send it out. And they sent it first class delivery that left on Monday. I believe it left on Monday. Maybe it was processed on Monday. Either way, it's only Wednesday now, so it's been 3 days since I complained. And look what came through my door. This is incredible. I'm really proud of Debenhams. I didn't expect customer service like that. And no qualms. They didn't want to see a photograph of the damage. They didn't want me to return the original pyjamas. There's no issues whatsoever. They just believed me. And it's nice to be treated like an honest person and not to have to prove that you've got a problem with anything before someone will do something about it. So I'm really proud. Thank you, Debenhams. I couldn't have asked for better service. It was really, really good. Now, whether it was because I spent quite a lot of money on one order, or maybe it was because I used my Debenhams credit card to pay for it, so they've got a record of how often I shop with them or anything like that. So maybe it was better service for a bit of loyalty. But it doesn't matter. I think I'm really, really proud, and I'd be happy to shop at Debenhams over and over again, despite sometimes it being a bit more expensive than I'd like. Today they proved they were completely worth it. So I'm happy. And tonight I get to wear my nice new pyjamas again, and these are even newer than my first ones, and no holes and just nice cottony loveliness. So I'm gonna go and get ready for bed because that's all I want to do with the rest of my night.
Hi guys, I just managed to upload a batch of videos onto YouTube. I'm now about 7 days behind, and I think I should be able to catch up in the next couple of days if I work hard. By about Friday or Saturday some point, I really think that I should get a hold of this, and then come Monday I'll be able to one video a day. This vlogging malarkey is pretty tiring. It's so hard work. I've made it extra hard work by being behind by about 3 weeks at one point with going on holiday and not actually doing the videos while I'm there. It's been painful. It's a lesson. Is do a video, next day upload it. Don't get behind. Don't allow yourself to get behind because you will never catch up. I've spent so much time editing videos that I've not really had much time to myself. There's things I wanted to do. I've been really itching to play Metal Gear. I love my Metal Gear games, and I got one about my birthday, so about the beginning of September. But with all this video editing and going on holiday, I had played it a bit for the very first day, and that was it. And I've been so wanting to play it since. So I'm really looking forward to getting these over and done with. Like I say, hopefully at some point this weekend. Unfortunately, we do have plans to go shopping this weekend, so it's going to restrict how much time I can spend on it. So if I can finish it before the weekend, that would be fantastic. Just in The Apprentice, I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to The Apprentice pretty much since it finished. It looks like it could be quite a good one this year. I was really sad when I realised that Nick wasn't in it this year. I know they said at the end of last year that he wasn't going to be around, but I forgot. And then it was only today that it kind of came back and hit me in the face. I was like, no! And when they said that Claude was going to be like his replacement, I'm not a big fan of Claude from the interview stages, what have you. But I thought I'll give him a go. And the more I thought about it, the more I realised I quite liked the concept of him, and he was quite good in this episode. But I'll give him chance to sort of like get in his stride. But I quite like his stern sort of looks and his no nonsense attitude. So hopefully he will be a good replacement for Nick. If not, he's fired. But for now, guys, I'm going to bed. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.